Hi, welcome to Elf Crafting Vinyl. It's Sharon and we're going to be looking today at removing HTV from a travel mug and updating it with new HTV and also monogramming tea towels. So let's leave the garden and get back into the house and do some crafting. So here I am cutting out the designs for today on the Cricut Air 2. As usual, I'll try and save as much vinyl as possible by cutting down the design. First off, I'm monogramming 3 tea towels. This is following on from my last video where I personalised an apron for my husband. He needed some tea towels to go along. These are from Sainsbury's, so I figured lots of people might have them on the course, so I wanted to put his initials on. I'm using the silver stretch metallic again for these, and this would be a perfect project to use your scraps for. In fact, I often use the scrapped material to put name tags on the children's school clothes. Here I am weeding it. As you can see, it is very easy to weed. An absolute joy. And not at all hard and sharp as some of the metallics can be. This is a stretch metallic. So very flexible. And there we go. DL. So when I'm doing lots of small items that are the same, I'll weed them on one large sheet and then I'll cut them down. Here I'm just looking to place it, and I cut the time that I take with the easy press because you don't want to sit and watch me for 20 seconds. So there I've done the first press, and as usual when I'm doing a number of items the same, I will do them in a conveyor belt. I'm showing you there that the seam, I'm putting it over the edge so as to ensure a nice flat surface for me to use my easy press on. If there was any ridges, I would use a pressing pillow, and I'll be showing you how to use a pressing pillow in an upcoming video. And this stretch metallic is a cool to cold peel, so I like to let it cool a bit. It's 300 to 320. And I gave an initial press for 20 seconds, let it cool, peeled them all, and then I removed the carrier sheets, gave an additional press for 30 seconds and a press on the reverse, which is what Cricut advise, for 30 seconds. Now, if you're thinking of decorating any tea towels, they can be great Christmas presents. They don't tend to wash and wear very well with big decals on them. For Christmas, to hang them over your cooker handle, etc., it's not a problem. But if you want to use them in everyday use, just be aware that they can crinkle. Especially if you want to wash at a very high temperature. But on a little corner like this, putting the initials on it will be fine. There's just so many ways you can use this vinyl. I'm waiting to get my adhesive vinyl in so I can show you lots of fun projects for that. And here's the finished item with the apron, and here is the completed project for week 1 from Derek. He had to make a model of himself in fondant, and this is it. I'm very proud of him. I like to think that the apron and the tea towels helped him. The only criticism I have is he's greyer than this and with less hair, so I think he was a bit of artistic license, but it was he's really talented. And now onto the mug. I have used my heat gun before to remove vinyl. This was a glitter vinyl. I'd made it as a gift, and I decided that I didn't like the design. It was too light, and I'd had it for quite some time and not gotten round to giving it. So I decided to use the heat gun. I heat it up carefully using my picking tool. I just loosen it a little bit. Be careful because the mug will be hot if you do this. And then I use my spatula and my tweezers so as to save my fingers, and then just keep warming up a little bit, and then as the glue loosens you can remove it. Now, I'd seen on YouTube a few weeks ago a lady using a heat gun to apply vinyl. Usually you would use a mug press or an iron, and I will do a video on how to apply it with a household iron. Anyway, so I thought I would give it a go and see whether it was a fail or a success, a bit of a Mythbusters. I will say that the lady, and I have looked to see who it was, but I couldn't find the video. The lady used a decorator's heat gun, whereas mine is a craft one. But I didn't really want to use the one we use for stripping paint at home. I felt it was too dangerous. I didn't want to burn my hands. So in her video she showed the carrier sheet melting and knowing that's when it had adhered, and my carrier sheet definitely did melt, and it took about half an hour. It did actually finally adhere. There we are, I've got it all off, I'm showing you, and now I'll clean it. I did cut this bit down because when I rub the cup it looks like it makes everything shake, and it was turning my eyes funny. So it's all ready. Here I've got our glitter, and this is in copper. Can't really tell on here, but it is absolutely stunning. It's real glitter, so it's textured. It's not a image of glitter. And some of it is terribly difficult to work with. This one is very easy. If you can't see your cuts, if you just roll the vinyl backwards and forwards between your finger and your thumb, the edges will pop up and you'll be able to see where you need to weed. So there I am, cutting it down to make it a little more manageable. I do keep all these pieces, as I said before, and there I'm showing you it's a beautiful autumnal colour, and I will be doing some projects with them soon. But I would also typically use these offcuts to do little name tags to put inside the children's schoolwear. My favourite bit, weeding. I like to watch weeding, and this is just such a nice vinyl to work with, and it looks stunning on any project. So if you want to see other videos that we're doing, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and like, share, comment. And if you want to be notified when we're uploading videos, don't forget to press the bell. And here I am placing the decal, getting the design lined up straight. Now I have cut this part of the video down quite a lot because, as I say, it took about half an hour, and that is a Teflon sheet I'm putting over, and a tea towel holding on to, making sure I don't burn my hands. For any of the materials used in this video, please go to our website www.elfcraftandvinyl.com. Let us know if there's anything that isn't there that you want us to source for you. Apologies for my voice on all of the videos so far. I've had a terrible cold. As you can see, I'm heating and then using the spatula to apply pressure. As you know, vinyl sticks down with a mixture of heat, and then it's the pressure you use and the amount of time. So if you get one of those wrong, you know, it may well fail to adhere properly. So I'd abandoned the Teflon sheet and was getting the heat gun up and close to it and really pressing down. Eventually I ended up getting scissors and cutting into it to try and get it to lay flat, because the vinyl carrier sheet was starting to show the effects of the heat. In the end, I ended up cutting the words apart and the design apart and putting it on one piece at a time, and here it is, the finished article. So it did work, but I didn't enjoy using it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be more coming soon, various projects. Please follow us and visit our website if there's any of the materials of interest, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye.